Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about signs of a narcissistic wife, and before I get going I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So before I get into the signs, let me briefly explain who these narcissists are. These narcissists are selfish beings. They are victim into lying, manipulating, gaslighting. They have zero empathy. They just want all that admiration and attention. They have a lot of deep-seated insecurities inside of them, and they keep on cooking up stories either to play victim or to pretend that they are really grandiose and great person, but the world is a bad place, the world has wronged them and all of that. So overall they are manipulative, and they really don't hesitate in exploiting you, whether you are their son, whether you are their sister, brother, whatever the relationship is. They're big time into manipulating people, and they love controlling. They love controlling, the others, and for control they can go to any limit. And the classic ways that they use, or you can say the manipulation tactics that they use, includes triangulation, gaslighting, drama triangle. A lot of things are there, and they do this so that you begin to doubt your own self. You are not sure about your own self and your capabilities, and because you are unsure about your very own self, you remain a supply to them. You are in their control, you remain in their control. And that's how things are with these narcissists. So now coming back to the signs of a narcissistic wife. In the past I have talked about narcissistic husband, mother, father, in-law, children, all of it. So today it's all going to be about wife, and we are talking about a normal heterosexual relationship, husband and wife, where the wife is a narcissist. Sign number one is that this narcissistic wife in general is very disgusted with the husband. She is never satisfied with the husband. She doesn't like his looks. She doesn't like the work he does. She doesn't like the money he earns. She doesn't like the way how he dresses, or what his likes and preference are. She doesn't like, yeah, but she's still with him. That's the interesting thing that you would observe with these narcissistic relationships. Though there is a lot of disgust and hate, but still the narcissists, are there with their supply. They don't leave their supply. They are there. So the first sign is that overall there is this disgust and dissatisfaction that is there. This wife is not satisfied in general with her husband. The next sign that you can observe is that the wife never takes side of her husband. The husband is never good enough. She doesn't hesitate in talking bad about her husband with the relatives, with kids, friends, etc. So overall the husband is not up to the mark, and because of which the wife doesn't stand up with him. Yeah, she prefers either standing alone or with people who support her in further gaslighting and manipulating the husband. That's how toxic narcissistic wives are. They never encourage their husband, they never support their husband, they never motivate their husband. No, they are going to keep on gaslighting, comparing. Well, my friend's husband earns so much, you hardly earn anything. Oh, I am a victim of a bad marriage. These are the things that you would hear from a narcissistic wife. But she will still choose to be in that marriage. But she will keep on telling you that I had been a victim of bad marriage. It's really horrible. Neither you earn well nor you look good. I don't know how things would be in future. It's quite challenging for me. So overall she's not happy, and you can see from her behavior, action, and the words that she says. So the next sign that you can observe with these narcissistic wife is that these wife tend to drift towards those who are better than her husband, whether it's looks, money, power, whatever. They are big time into admiring other men who are more successful compared to her husband. And then the next sign that you can observe with these narcissistic wives is that they tend to drift towards those men who is more successful compared to her husband. And the comparison goes on. She likes them, but she does not want to lose the supply, her husband. So she keeps on gaslighting, comparing, but in general you can see that she tends to gravitate towards those who earn more than her husband, or those who are powerful, and those who look better than her husband. Yeah, because she's not satisfied with her own self. She can never be satisfied with her husband. She always looks for satisfaction outside. Yeah, she keeps craving, she keeps looking for validation, admiration. She wants others to admire her, but the admiration by the husband is not good enough for her. So in general, she's not satisfied at all. Deep inside, she's not even satisfied with her own self, and that's how these narcissists are. The next sign that you can observe is that these wives are always going to blame the husband. No matter what happens, she's ready to blame the husband, and the husband has to pay for others' sin. Yes, I mean, the child might do something. Who is to be blamed? The husband. The mother-in-law might say or do something, but she's not going to target just the mother-in-law. She's going to bring in the husband as well. That is because of you. So the husband is like a punching bag, and he is to be blamed for anything and everything that happens around her, and he has to pay for others' sin and mistakes. So the next sign that you can observe is that there is no true connection or depth in the relationship. It's very transactional. You do this, you do that. If you fail to do, you're a bad person. Look, he does so much. Look, her husband does so much. Her husband is so good. Her husband is so supportive. And there is lots of comparison. The husband is never good enough. And things are very transactional. There is no emotional intimacy that you can see. Yeah, these narcissistic wives are least interested how the husbands feel or what they are going through. On the inside, they are not interested. It's just that what the husband is doing for her, and what she wants, and where the husband is failing, and that's it. So it's very transactional. She doesn't care about husband's feelings and emotions. No, it's all about what she wants, and the husband has to do. And God forbid if he fails to do, you know what comes their way. The next sign that you can observe is that this narcissistic wife will go on labeling all the other relatives of her husband as evil, whereas she is the one who's evil. Yeah, so she goes on labeling all of them. Your mother is evil, your sister is evil, your father is evil, your this relative is evil, your entire generation is evil. That's how these narcissistic wives are, and they do it so that they can guilt trip you, they can gaslight you, so you second guess and you doubt, is my mother really bad? Is my sister really bad? So the entire idea behind gaslighting and manipulating people is to make them doubt their own self, and doubt the things that is around them, or doubt their very own feelings. Yeah, so these narcissistic wives are really ruthless, and they don't hesitate in labeling anyone and everyone, whoever is there in her husband's life, whether it's his friends, relatives, they all are evil. The only good one is this narcissistic wife. She's the most intelligent one. She is the one who knows it all, and all of the rest is doing bad to her. That's how things are. Grandiose ones will have their own unique approach, and the covert ones will have their own unique approach, playing victim, and the grandiose one will be bragging about their knowledge, their effort, their uniqueness. So these narcissistic wives don't hesitate in labeling anyone and everyone that is there or connected with the husband, and she does that so that the husband also doubts, and comes to a point where the husband begins to stay away from those people. He begins to lose contact with those people with whom he was connected earlier. Yeah, so this narcissist's goal is to alienate their supply so that they can exercise full control. Yeah, so that's what these narcissistic wives want. They want to trim all the contacts, all the relatives. They all are evil, bad, pathetic, so that he is just confined in the house and he is just there for her to play with. So the next sign that you can observe with these narcissistic wives is that these narcissistic wives are big time into manipulation, and they don't hesitate in pushing their husband away and making them feel guilty when the husband wants to get intimate. Yes, these women, I mean these narcissistic wives, are real twisted. Yeah, they are going to shame their husband, they are going to guilt trip their husband, they are going to make their husbands feel embarrassed and guilty, and they can use statements like well, you want to be intimate now, isn't it the time for you to make money and go and do some work and make the ends meet? You want to be intimate, kindly go and earn more. So whenever the husband wants to come close, wants that emotional or physical or sexual intimacy, the wife pushes him away, saying that this is not the priority now, this is not what I want now, I want something else, go and do that. Yeah, go and get the things that I want. This is something which is not needed at this point of time. So even sex is as per her. When she wants, only then she does it. There is nothing that is mutual. Yeah, because in the previous signs I have explained that it's very transactional. So and it's very superficial, it's not deep. Yeah, so that connect is not there. Yeah, it's all her way or there's nothing. The next sign that you can observe with these narcissistic wives is that these narcissistic wives are big time into threatening. They will keep on threatening the husband. Well, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave you. Well, if you don't get me this, I'm going to leave you. Well, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to make sure that I destroy you. I destroy your image, I destroy you financially. So better do things my way or else be ready to be destroyed. So then you can see this contempt. Yeah, no empathy, very transactional, lots of contempt, anger, and that's how these narcissists are. Their approach might be different, the way how they approach, that might be a little different, but overall it is all about controlling you, getting things the way how they want, and that constant supply of admiration from your end. You have to keep on admiring them, you have to keep doing what they want you to do, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And that is how these narcissists are. And the last thing that you can observe with these narcissistic wives is that they are very thoughtless. They really don't care, they are least interested in wishing the husband his birthday. They are least interested in getting him some gift for the anniversary. They are least interested in validating the husband that, oh wow, you're performing good, you're performing well, wow, you have made this much of money, that's nice, we are growing, that's very good, keep it up. These things don't exist. It's all about them. So they really don't care. Husband is like a slave for her. Husband has to earn, do whatever she wants, and that's it. She's least interested in wishing him birthday. She's least interested in making him feel a little good for at least one day. No, that's not how things are. Yeah. So this is how toxic, the relationship is. And this is how these narcissistic wives are. Yes, so this was all about narcissistic wife. In case if you would like to add in something, you can comment below. And please say no to toxicity, say no to abuse, and try and stay away from narcissists. Take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.